Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever scrolled through those mesmerizing videos of ink flowing perfectly onto paper and thought, you wish you could do that? Well, I did too. And decided to stop wishing and start doing. So, I booked myself a 3-day immersive calligraphy workshop. And today, I'm taking you along for the entire journey. We're going to find out if it's really possible to go from a complete beginner to creating beautiful lettering in just 72 hours. Grab your favorite drink, get cozy, and let's dive into the world of calligraphy. Day 1. I'm not going to lie, it was a bundle of nerves and the excitement. Walking into the studio felt like stepping into another world. The smell of old paper, the sight of countless ink pots in every color imaginable, and the quiet, focused energy of the space was just incredible. Our instructor, a master calligrapher with the calmest demeanor, started us with the absolute basics. And the mean basics. We spent the first few hours just learning how to hold a pen. It's not like holding a regular pen at all. It's all about the angle, the pressure, and the posture. My hand was cramping, and my first few lines looked more like a seismograph writing during an earthquake than elegant strokes. We practiced basic upstrokes and the downstrokes, over and over. It was repetitive, almost meditative. Taki, he sighed, was muscle memory. It felt awkward and a little frustrating. But seeing the instructor's effortless grace was all the motivation he needed. By the end of day 1, he had a page full of shaky but recognizable lines. It wasn't art yet, but it was a start, and he left feeling surprisingly accomplished. Waking up on day 2, my hand was a little sore, but my determination was stronger than ever. Today was all about connecting those basic strokes into actual letters. We moved from single lines to forming the alphabet in a foundational hand script. This is where things started to click. Suddenly, the drills from yesterday made sense. The thin upstrokes and the takedown strokes started to combine, forming A's, B's, and the C's. It was like solving a puzzle. Our instructor guided us through the unique architecture of each letter, the bows, the ascendants, the descendants. It's amazing how much detail goes into something we normally write without a second thought. My letters were still clumsy and inconsistent. My O's were too wide, my L's were wobbly, but for the first time, I could see the potential. We also got to experiment with different inks and the papers. The way the ink feathered on one type of paper versus how it sat crisply on another was a lesson in itself. The afternoon was spent practicing short words like laugh, J, and the peace. Seeing a recognizable, beautifully styled word emerge from my own hand was a genuinely magical moment. It felt like it was unlocking a new language, one that was visual and full of emotion. And just like that, it was the final day, day 3. The atmosphere in the studio was different. There was a quiet confidence in the room that wasn't set on day 1. Today was project day. The goal was to create a finished piece, a quote of our choosing on high-quality paper. It chose a simple phrase, "Create your own sunshine." It felt fitting. The morning was spent sketching out the layout, planning the spacing, and doing countless practice runs on scrap paper. This was where everything we learned came together. The posture, the grip, the pressure, the letter forms, the spacing. It was the final boss battle of calligraphy. It took a deep breath, dipped my nib into a beautiful pot of deep blue ink, and began the final piece. My hand was steadier now. The movements felt more natural, less forced. Of course, it wasn't perfect. There were a few wobbles here and there, a slightly uneven letter, but as he wrote the final word, he felt an immense sense of pride. He looked down at the finished piece, a tangible result of 3 days of focus and dedication. It wasn't a masterpiece, but it was mine. He had created it. So, looking back, can you learn calligraphy in 3 days? My answer is a resounding yes. You won't be a master, not even close. But you can absolutely learn the fundamentals, develop a feel for the tools, and create something genuinely beautiful that you can be proud of. This immersive experience wasn't just about learning a new skill. It was a lesson in patience, a practice in mindfulness, and a powerful reminder that it's never too late to try something new and creative. It forced me to slow down, to be present, and to find joy in the process, not just the result. My biggest takeaway is this: don't be afraid to be a beginner. The wobbly lines and the clumsy mistakes are all part of the beautiful journey of learning. If you've ever been curious about calligraphy or any other creative pursuit, I wholeheartedly encourage you to just go for it. Find a class, watch a tutorial, pick up that pen. You might just surprise yourself with what you can create. The world is full of amazing skills to learn, and this experience has lit a fire in me to keep exploring. What should you try to learn in 3 days next? Let me know your ideas in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me on this little adventure. Was so much fun sharing it with you all. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more curated experiences like this one, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next journey. Until then, keep creating, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!